50 years ago, this remarkable building was the heart of a transportation network that linked all of Southern California and joined Southern California to the entire nation. In its heyday, during World War II, more than 30,000 travelers a day passed through Union Station. Some destinations were as close as Burbank, Riverside, San Bernardino, Saugus, or Fullerton. Others were far across the country. What they found here was more than transit. It was travel. It was trains. Trains were not only reliable, they were romance. In those days, trains had names, some of them famous, like the Sunset Limited and the Super Chief, the big, powerful liner that coupled the coasts from Los Angeles to New York. Then came the airline industry and freeways. For long trips, planes were quicker than trains. For short ones, most people used cars. Meanwhile, Union Station, once the center of mobility, began to look more like a museum. As travel became more routine than romantic, it brought new problems that affect us all, like traffic congestion and air pollution. And it is just such problems, ironically, that are bringing us back to the trains. The people of Southern California want rail transit.
Don't forget to keep the cats. I'll be home around 7, okay?
They made that clear when they supported various ballot measures for funding a regional rail network. 5 counties, Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, San Bernardino, and Ventura, responded with a joint plan for a 400-mile commuter rail system to be coordinated and built by the Southern California Regional Rail Authority. The counties have moved quickly to implement the plan. Using revenue from local sales taxes and state bonds, hundreds of miles of rights-of-way are being bought for the future system. The new commuter rail network, called Metrolink, will begin service in October 1992, a mere 2 years after the first purchase of right-of-way. Initially, 3 Metrolink lines will form the core of the system, moving passengers long distances and providing access to short-distance carriers such as buses, the subway, and light rail lines. In the cities served by Metrolink, shuttles and buses will feed the rail line, increasing access and easing congestion. Union Station will once again serve as a travel hub. Metrolink commuters will transfer there to buses, LA's downtown shuttle, or the Metro Red Line. With a stop at Union Station and 4 more downtown, the subway will connect with the Blue Line to Long Beach, and in the mid-90s, the Green Line to LA International Airport. State-of-the-art Metrolink trains will use the latest diesel locomotives pulling as many as 10 double-decker cars per train. These engines, built by General Motors, are fuel and emission efficient, as well as quieter than typical passenger and freight engines. The cars, which are being built by UTDC of Canada, can each have 160 seats and carry up to 250 passengers. Designed with the rider's comfort in mind, they feature air conditioning, heating, cushioned seating, restrooms, and spaces for bicycles, and they are easily accessible by passengers with disabilities. Traveling at speeds up to 75 miles per hour between cities and 35 miles per hour in residential areas, the trains will stop about every 5 miles at stations located near freeways. For the most part, Metrolink will run on existing railroad tracks, where it will have priority over freight trains. The communities served by Metrolink will enjoy special opportunities. Rail access also makes a community more attractive to business and tourism, enhancing tax revenues and property values. Increased mobility means greater access for residents to work, school, and shopping. A value that everyone shares, communities and rail operators alike, is safety. Major intersections will be controlled with modern crossing gates, warning bells, and other accident prevention measures. Some smaller streets that cross the tracks may be closed so that traffic can be routed onto controlled major streets. In addition, The Regional Rail Authority plans an intensive safety awareness campaign with local communities to teach adults and children the importance of observing warning signals and the dangers of trying to beat the train.
I ask you to take this girl to your home and you show it to your who? Yes. Because your parents need to learn what?
Metrolink stations will be tailored to the communities they serve. Each will design its own station so that the architecture and ambiance reflect local character and values. Most cities will have entirely new stations, but in some cities, historic train stations still exist and with some renovation can be enhanced with joint development, such as convenience stores or information centers. Each Metrolink station will offer a safe, well-lit environment, which will include bus and car drop-off areas, bicycle racks, and a park and ride lot with at least 300 parking spaces. Metrolink schedules will be geared to the commuter. Morning service will start with inbound trains for the early risers and continue every half hour or so serving the AM commuters. In the evening peak hours, outbound trains will start leaving Union Station in the late afternoon and continue until early evening. As demand dictates, Metrolink schedules will be adjusted to include additional services such as midday and late evening trains. Fares will be based on mileage. As with buses, Metrolink fares will be kept affordable through government subsidy. For regular commuters, multi-trip tickets and monthly passes will be available. Metrolink passengers will find transferring to bus and metro rail lines easy and economical.
May I see your ticket, ma'am?
I have it right here.
May I see your ticket?
Yes, I've got it right here.
Putting Southern Californians back on track is an ambitious job. 400 miles of track, dozens of stations, a complex system of signaling and safety equipment, crossings and bridges must be created or upgraded. Overseeing it all is a Southern California Regional Rail Authority composed of elected officials from 5 member counties. After considering 11 candidates, they awarded a contract to Amtrak to operate the system. Metrolink is being forged out of the newest rail technology and the will of Southern Californians to improve their transportation system. Their desire for mobility is the driving force, mobility that is reliable, safe, clean, and affordable. As it did 50 years ago, rail is again playing a vital role in our lives. Each station in the Metrolink system will be a gateway for a new generation of